Yo, what's going on? What's going on, YouTube? All right, so this I'm hoping this will be the last video. This In this video we're gonna be working on the registration form. Honestly, I'm dreading this video because it's quite long, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, in any case, so we are able to register using Postman, so we don't need to do anything within the API itself. So that's already set up. Now, here within the mobile app, we have to just create the activity and the layout and then proceed with designing and adding the validations and stuff. So let's not waste any more time. So I'm going to click on this folder here, the project folder, and then I'm going to create. Did I create the register activity? Actually, I did. Here's it here. Alright, let me close these. Alright, so register activity and layout. Alright, so far it has nothing within it. Let me split this. I think I need to create a linear layout for our 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 view. Alright, so linear layout. Okay, and then the padding will be just gonna put it 10 dp, and then orientation is gonna be vertical. Gravity. Okay, so firstly, I'm gonna wrap this login form. Oh, sorry, registration form with excuse me, with scroll view. Now, like I said, my phone has a quite a lengthy display, so the form itself fits well. But like I said, I have another phone. It's a Nokia 6. It's an old, phone that I got a couple of years ago. I remember when I installed this app on that particular phone, the phone didn't, the view didn't basically accommodate the number of fields that were displaying on the form itself. So it's one of the reasons why I'm wrapping the particular form within the scroll view. So that's just for those of you who are wondering why I would do it this way. So scroll view, this needs to be match parents, and then wrap content, and that's pretty much it. And then in here, I'm just gonna place in a linear view, a linear layout. So the you can't have multiple things in here. You would have to wrap them again within another what you call it um, what you call it another layout, and so forth. All right, and then orientation, vertical. Okay, so we're gonna need to add, let's see, the first name. Let's see, wait a minute. Let's see the registration. I just need to close all these tabs here. Okay, so we only need the name, surname, email, and password. But obviously, wait, in the API we didn't. Okay, that's fine. So we need about 5 fields. We need to add the confirm as well. So we're not going to do it on the Postman one, but on the app we will, just so that we validate against the what you call it, the the password, to see if they match. So I'm gonna come here within login, right? Sorry, not here. The login layout, which is this one over here. I wanna copy this particular field because they are pretty much gonna be the same, except for the password ones, right? So here, so that we don't keep on typing the exact same thing, I'm gonna paste it there. So this one is gonna be reg first name layout, and then this one I'll say reg txt email. Alright, what else? The hint should be enter first name. In fact, the hint should be on the layout itself, not on the field. Let me copy and let me cut that out and paste it here. Alright, so the hint is going to be first name, right? Now let's copy this again. You know what, let me put a comment here. Paste it here too. Okay, so let's copy this again. So this one is going to be the first name, and then the next one is going to be last name. Margin top, you know what, I need to change this to 5dp. I forgot to change this to first name. This will be last, and then last name, space there as well, last name. Okay, last name txt last name. Copy it again, and then this one will be for email. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the login layout, then I'm going to copy the password field, which is this one. Come back here. And I think I'm going to just paste the password field here. The hint again is going to be removed. We're going to place it on the layout. Okay, copy this again, and then obviously this is for confirm. It's going to be reg password layout, reg txt password. Right, this one will change from confirm confirm layout, and then reg underscore okay. We need to add the image as well, so right up here we're gonna say image view, and then that's gonna be 300 dp, and then that one is going to be 170 dp, right? And then the source is going to be should be register. Okay, we have it there. And then what else? Margin top. Do we need a margin? I don't think so. Let's leave it for now. And then the text view. Okay, so now we need to add the button. Okay. Right, I think that's pretty much it, but there seems to be an error somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Okay, so let's go to the register activity. So here we're going to add a couple of things at the top there. Private text input layout. Then I'm going to copy some names, and then so you can just pause the video and then copy all those names over there, right? The next one is going to be text, edit text, right? Again, I'm going to do the same thing. just copy those names as they are. Alright, so it's the text reg first name layouts. So the layout parts, I named them as layouts, and then the edit text fields, I just said txt reg first name. You know, that's pretty much it. So now let's add the button. Okay. Alright, and then the request queue. Then what else? For now, that's pretty much it. There's still one last thing that we're gonna need to add, but we will do that shortly. Let's just continue with the main stuff. So on create method. All right. Okay. And then get request queue. So we don't need preferences within this one, so we don't need to set that one up. So let's start off by initiating the view elements. Okay, so I'm going to pretty much do the same thing. Just want to copy and paste it, and then you'll just pause the video to check and see. So obviously we need to change that to reg. What is that? First name, right? These are the text fields, so we just have to say reg txt first name, reg txt last. Why is that last? It should be last name. Let's see again here. Alright. What did I name the passwords? Reg txt password, reg password layouts. Alright, so these first ones are the text input fields, right? So just remember that. And then now we're gonna deal with the layouts, right? So let's see, txt confirm layout. Is that correct? Txt confirm layouts, yes. Actually this is wrong. I should put reg, otherwise it's gonna clash with the other one. Reg confirm layouts. Reg password layout. Okay. class name layout. That's wrong. Reg email layout. We'll copy that, paste it here. Reg password layouts, paste it there, and then reg confirm layouts. Alright, so these are the IDs for the layouts. The layouts are these the layout is this section here that wraps around the text input edit field. So just make sure you're careful of that. Alright, so I have these ones hooked up, so let's hook up the button as well. Register btn equals to find r.id.reg register button. Okay, and then again, like I said, there's one last one that we're gonna add. I might as well hook it up here, but we're not gonna hook it up now. So this is a text view. We'll set this one up later. Alright, request queue is set up, register button is set up, the layout and the text fields are set up. Alright, so we then need to create that validation helper. So we're gonna go here. So here we're gonna create another class, register validation helper. It's also going to extend the text watcher. Then we need to implement its methods. Click enter. Alright, so remember, this is the one that we're going to use. We're not going to use these ones. This one will kick, this method will kick after the user has typed in their information and stuff. So end of register. Alright, so I'm going to pretty much do the similar thing where I'm going to copy and paste some stuff. I honestly don't want to keep repeating myself and all of that, but I don't want to bore you guys. What's going on here? Change, extend, sorry, to implement. Alright, so I don't want to bore you guys by typing out all of that stuff and so forth. So I'm going to paste these here. So basically replicating all of the fields that we just added within here, within the registration activity, right? Okay, then we need to create a constructor. So let's do it quickly. Constructor, and then it's gonna add, wait, let me see, do we add the button? Let me cancel. Yeah, we do. Alright, so let's try it again. Then I'm gonna say okay. Alright, so we added the constructor there. Let me just put some of these ones on next line so that we can see what's going on. Right, so if you want to pause the video just to see what's in here, just do so, but it's exactly the same fields that we have here, and then we have to add them on here as well, because we're going to call this method to do the validations for our what you call it, our form fields. Okay, so what's next? Okay, right, Alright, so we're gonna move to this method over here. Then I'm gonna first copy and paste certain fields. So here we are getting the values from the data that the user is adding in the fields, which is obviously these ones over here. So we're gonna get those texts and set them to these values over here, and then here we're gonna set the errors to null initially, right? So the layout fields, which is these ones over here, we are gonna set the errors to null initially, right? Okay, and then here we're gonna add a bunch of if else statements. Let me put the error end of after text change method. Okay, so firstly I'm gonna copy again from my previous project, and then we're gonna set right. So like I said, it's gonna be a bunch of if else statements, so I'm gonna paste it here. Did I not? I did. String resource helper. Okay, so the string resource helper, I'm going to add a particular method within here just below that, and I'm paste this in here. Okay, so let's see, this is a static boolean. So this is a regular expression for emails, just to see if the user is what you call it, inputting a correct, or the correct what we're doing here is basically validating to see if the user is adding the correct email or a valid email address. So this is the regular expression that I'm going to use. Again, just pause the video if you're not sure and just copy what you see there and add it in there. So let's see, what's the issue here? Okay. I'm not quite sure why it's giving that error. And we need to place that email here. Okay. Let's see. Here's password blank. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm not sure why it's giving me, but it's fine. We can just change this to this, move that. Alright, so as you can see, we're just basically checking to see if the first name field is empty, or if it's null, set the error to whatever. Same goes with this one. If the last name field is empty, set the error, and then email, same thing. Here, the same thing. We're checking to see if this user is adding a valid email address. If they are, it will skip this part. Otherwise, if they're not, it will set the error. Same goes with the password. Same goes with the confirm field. And then down here, we're basically checking to see if the password field equals the confirm field. If it's not, it will set these two error messages on the confirm and the error, the password field. Now the other thing that we need to add here is the button. So firstly, I'm going to do this right below here. I'm going to add that. Is email valid? Again, we're just setting this boolean value. The reason for that is that because we want to re-enable the button if everything is in order, right? Okay, is empty, right? So the button, don't know if I set it to visible. Let me just check. So enabled will be false. So this button will stay grayed out so long as, wait, I'm putting it on the wrong place. It's supposed to be here. So the button will stay disabled until all the fields, all the requirements are met when it comes to these fields. Right, let me just check here. Confirm, that's fine. Password, that's fine. Last name, no, this is supposed to be email. And then, yeah, everything should be fine from here, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So, what else? I'm just checking to see if there's anything missing. Alright, so like I said, this part here will be just checking to see if the button has all the fields satisfied. Otherwise, it will stay disabled. Otherwise, if not, you'll be able to view it, or you'll be able to click on the button. So now, coming back to the registration activity, let's see. We need to pull that validation helper. So again, I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna come just below this, paste it there. So we're gonna call this registration validation helper. Okay, so all we did here was just add all of these fields, including the registration button, which is this one here, register button. So we added all the fields that we hooked up here, and then all these fields are going to be passed down to the registration validation helper here, and then proceed with the validations and stuff. Okay, after that, let's see, what do we need? We need to then re-add all of them to, let's see, so okay, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing, copy paste that. So we're taking the text fields, right, and then we're adding this add text exchange listener, and then we're adding this registration object to this add text listener, add text change listener, right? And then we're just adding it to each and every one of those fields, and then, like I said, it will confirm, it will run that validation that we added in here onto here. Alright, so from here we then gonna proceed with registering the user. But first we're gonna do this set on click listener. So this is where we're gonna register the user. Okay, so another thing that we need to do is, again, we're gonna come back to the create note. We're just gonna copy the success. Again, I know I'm aware we're repeating ourselves quite a lot, but I'm just gonna add this down here. Change that to register. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it, but the only thing that we can do within this video is test to see if our registration validations work. So I'm gonna stop and install the application again. Hopefully we've done everything correctly, and then if the validations work, we can then move on to the next video. One moment for me, please. Alright guys, so the application is up and running. Let me just show you quickly. Alright, so because we're logged in, it doesn't show the registration page. So first we need to log out profile, and then let's just log out. Alright, so we are on the login page. Alright, so there's a couple of things we need to clean up. We need to remove that action bar and then add the text to send us to the registration page. So let's do that quickly. Just log in. Go to register. Okay, so we already have this, so all we have to do is just add the text. So let's go to the login page, and then right below the button, match parent, and then wrap content, and then the text will just be click here to register. Right, I'm just gonna say go to register text txt. Let's just add then dp. Alright, we can change the color. We can make the color, let's see, let's give it that tropical green. Alright, text color, tropical green. Alright, and then the text size, let's make that text size will be 16 dp. I don't know if that's too light, but yeah, I'm gonna copy this as well. Right, and then I'm gonna go to the register page as well, and then just below the button I'm gonna add it here. clearly I didn't copy that right, but it's fine. Let's just edit text. Go to login text. Okay. Same thing, the color of this will just stay the same. Alright, so let me close this, let me close that. So let's see, did we add it here? I don't think we did. So text view, okay. Then we're gonna add a listener to this one as well. Where should we add that? Let's add it over here. And then remember we created this go to register one. I'm also gonna copy this, right? And then I'm gonna say go to register, save that. Let's go to the registration activity, go to login, right? So just below that we'll say okay, so we're gonna paste that one just below this, just above that, and then this is gonna be register activity dot this. Save that, and then the on-click listener for this actually we need to change that to go to login. Save that. Let's go back to login quickly. Go to register. Okay, I'm gonna stop him and reapply the changes. Then we will check again to see if we can redirect back and forth to the login and registration page. Okay, let me just check. Okay, the app is crashing, so let me quickly check and see what's going on. Okay, so this is where the problem is. Okay, redirect to register. Let's see, we are in the login activity. Let's go to the login activity. Let's copy that. Save that, and then while we're at it, let's get the get supports action bar dot hide. Should do the same thing here on the register. Save that. Okay, let's try again. Alright, so the app is up and running. So let's quickly check. So if I click on where it says click here to register, it says register. If I click on the login activity, it says register. If I click on the if I scroll up, click here to register. Okay, that's a mistake. Wait, where's this taking me? Okay, it's looping back. Okay, that was stupid. Save that. Let's change the text here. Click here to log in. Oh boy. Okay, one last time. Let's check and see. Alright, so the app is up and running. So if I were to show you quickly, so we are, so if you check, we are on the registration page. Then if I click that, click here to log in, we go to the login page. So let's see if the validations work, because as of at the moment I don't see anything happening. Let's call him James. Alright, so as you can see, all of the validations are picking up now as soon as I type something. Let's call him Henry. Okay, email, let me just type something. So as you can see, it's saying enter a valid email address. Alright. Okay, now the validation for email is now gone, so that means that's working as well. Password, I'm going to keep it to the same password, 1 2 3, and then here we're going to say password. So as you can see now, both of them, they're not matching at the moment, so the two fields are still showing errors. So let me just add 1 2 3. So as soon as they match, now the registration button is showing. So obviously if you click here, nothing happens. So thankfully our validations are working. Look, I'm just going to continue with the video. I wanted to end here, so I don't want to take forever, even though the video is already long. So let's proceed with adding the the method that we're going to use to register the user. Okay, so let's quickly go here. I'm going to copy this link. Alright, that's the first thing. Then we're going to bring the string request object again. So this is going to be a request dot method dot post URI new response listener. Okay, what else? New response error toast. Okay, so I'm gonna copy some data here. So here we're just gonna set the first name, last name, email, and password, and then we're getting it obviously from the text fields: first name, last name, email, and password. Alright, again, just pause the video and just copy it as it is. Alright, and then here, let's see, do we still have the go to success? Yes, we do. So here we're gonna say go to success, then you're gonna have a toast message as well. that should be fine. Alright, right before the semicolon, we're going to put the two brackets again. We're going to say get params, and then here we're going to say return map. Okay. So remember, the name needs to be as it is here. So it's first name, last name, email, and password. Then obviously we're going to take the first name. Again, we're getting it from up here, the data that we're initializing here. Okay, so we've got the parameters. What else do we need? Let me just check. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Now we need to add this to the request queue. Right, so that should be it. Hopefully everything. Oh wait, what's the URI for this? So this should be auth register. Okay, so now we need to come back here and say register user. Okay, hopefully everything is correct. Let's see if we can proceed with registering the user. Firstly, let's check in the database. We only have 2 users so far. It has been Jane Doe and John Doe. So now we're going to register a new user within here. We should have a third one. Alright, so I'm going to pause this, stop this, and then apply the changes. One moment for me, please. Okay, the application is up and running. So let's go to registration. I'm gonna use the same name I tried the previous time when we tested. I'm gonna say James. You know what? I wanna try a different one. Okay. Password gonna be the same. Okay, clearly they oh wait, Oh, actually, no, it's fine. So we're gonna click register now, and let's see if it is gonna take us to the registration page. All right. So the API is running. Everything should be in order. So let's go back. I'm gonna click register now. Okay, we're getting failed to register. So let's see what's the issue here. Auth register 403. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Nothing's going on here. Okay, API v1 register. First name, last name, email, password. Okay, so what did I do wrong? Four or three. Okay. Okay, let me try again. Okay, let's see one last time. Okay, it worked this time. So let's return. Let's see if that user did register within the database. Okay, Samantha James. So it worked. I don't know why it didn't work. I think it was maybe the spelling here, but I don't know. Okay, in any case, let's try login with Samantha's details. So there's going to be Samantha. Okay, login successful. Okay, there's no notes. Right, let's just add one. Create notes, success, return. Okay, there's a note from Samantha. When we view it, there it shows. If I go to the database, let me check and see. Okay, a new note from Samantha. Okay, so it looks like it's working. Alright, so let me create another one just to delete it. success. Right, let's delete this one. Success, return, and there you go. Okay, so we're finally done with this project. It took longer than I anticipated, but yeah, so far we can create nodes, delete them, we can log in, we can register a new user and view the nodes, delete them, etc. So yeah, man, like I said, I wanted to split this video in half, but I think I just felt like I should just go all the way and just complete it. But yeah, man, that's the project. Again, guys, look, I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully you were able to learn something with what we've been doing here. I know it was messy in a lot of areas, but yeah, man, look, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, for those of you who watched up until this point, again, I appreciate the support. I really thank you guys for supporting me and all that. I hope to see you guys within other projects as well. Thanks again for watching, and cheers for now.